What if I told you that the Roman Empire, the greatest superpower of the ancient world, didn't fall because of invading armies, but because it broke its own money? It sounds unbelievable. Rome had unmatched military strength, vast territory, and centuries of dominance. But behind the glory, something far more dangerous was happening. Rome wasn't defeated by enemies. Rome was defeated by inflation. This is the story of how currency collapse brought down a whole civilization, and why even the strongest nations crumble when their money loses trust. For centuries, Rome's economy ran on a silver coin called the denarius. It was stable, trusted, and accepted across 3 continents. This tiny coin helped Rome pay its armies, build roads and aqueducts, expand trade, and maintain order across a massive empire. A strong currency wasn't just money. It was the backbone of Roman power. But that stability wouldn't last. As Rome expanded, so did its bills. More soldiers, more borders to defend, more wars, more political corruption, more public spending. And emperors had a problem. Raising taxes was unpopular. Cutting spending was impossible. So they looked for an easier solution, one that would eventually destroy them. Instead of earning more money, emperors decided to fake it. They reduced the silver content in the denarius. At first it was subtle, a little less silver, a little more cheap metal. But over time, the coin went from nearly pure silver to almost worthless. Imagine your government shrinking your cash currency every year, literally making it smaller and cheaper. That's what Rome did, and the consequences were immediate. As coins lost silver, they lost value. Prices rose. Wages didn't. Savings evaporated. Merchants demanded more coins for the same goods. People hoarded real silver and gold. Rome had triggered one of the first major inflation crises in history. The same empire that once built prosperity was now destroying it from within. Then things got worse. Rome entered a period known as the crisis of the 3rd century. 26 emperors in 50 years, civil wars, plagues, invasions, and economic collapse. The denarius became so worthless that people stopped using it. Trade broke down. Barter returned. Farmers refused to sell food for money that meant nothing. When money dies, society follows. Rome was learning that the hard way. In desperation, Emperor Diocletian tried to stop inflation by making it illegal. He issued the edict on maximum prices, freezing the cost of goods across the empire. It sounded good on paper. In reality, it was a disaster. Merchants refused to sell at the forced prices. Black markets exploded. People were executed for charging too much. You simply can't legislate trust. And you certainly can't fix broken money with death threats. Later, Emperor Constantine introduced a new gold coin, the solidus. It was stable, reliable, and became the foundation of Byzantine currency for centuries. But for the Western Roman Empire, it was too late. The economy was already shattered. The military weakened. The government broke. And trust, the most important part of any currency, was gone. In the year 476 of the Common Era, the Western Empire fell. Not just from invaders, but from economic rot. Rome didn't collapse overnight. It collapsed coin by coin. The empire didn't run out of money. It ran out of trust. And once people stopped believing in their money, they stopped believing in their government. Rome's downfall teaches us a timeless truth. Wealth isn't about how much money you have. It's about the value that money holds. When leaders take shortcuts, when spending outruns productivity, when currency is manipulated, collapse becomes inevitable. Rome didn't just lose its empire. It lost the foundation that held the empire together. So the next time you hear about inflation, debt, or governments printing money, remember Rome, a civilization that conquered the world but couldn't control its own currency. In the end, the past isn't just history, it's a warning. Thanks for watching this episode of Rich History. Please like, subscribe, and comment below for more of the incredible stories of history's wealth builders. Which story of wealth, power, or downfall should we explore next? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.